This thing just told me that this won't be recorded, so it's not my fault. It says it ain't enough space on here, something like that. Is yours saying that?
What do you mean?
It just told me that it's not. That's all right. Let's go.
Yeah, it's live.
Salakia. Shalom,
Fine.
family. Shalom, family. It's been a minute.
Fine.
It's been a minute. Man, I don't know what's going on with that. For real. All right, today we're gonna go over Devilish Ways. Right? Devilish Ways. How many of you, right? We just had these so-called hell days, or whatever you want to call them, folly days, right? We just had them. How many of you backslid? Went to go see your mom, your auntie, your brother, your sister, and all that. Went over there and ate food and all these different things. Be honest with yourself. I want you to put a 1 in the chat if you did. I didn't. Not. Okay. All right. Great.
Come on. So, I didn't. I did it for Christmas, but since I'm a Levite, it's that Independence Day.
Mhm.
So I went to visit them, had some soup. I wasn't gonna, like chill with them until midnight and watch the ball drop. And nah, I told them, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, man. I'm going to bed. I'm not
Huh.
gonna celebrate Janice with y'all. I'm not doing it.
God. God. I set this class up before, but I had some situations in my life, so it's gonna seem like it's old or whatever, but hey, it happens. But anyways, yeah. When you come inside of this knowledge and understanding, for those that are not Israelites, right? For those who may come across this video and listen, when you walk inside of this truth, that's the very first thing that's really gonna make you very upset. It's gonna make you cry, especially for women. I'm not gonna just say women. I'm gonna say men also. Men, when you come inside of here, it's just hard for you to get away from your old ways, from your past, from the things that you used to do in your family and the love and you know what I'm saying that you used to embrace. But let me show you something, right? Hold on, let me get this one verse. Give me Matthew 10 right quick. I don't want Matthew 10. Right? Start at 35. Matthew 10, verse 35. You're muted. You're muted.
Salah. So Matthew 10:35. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and a daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against the mother-in-law.
Start right there. Well, go up 34 right quick. Go up 34.
Verse
Right
verse
there.
verse 34.
Mm-hmm.
Think not that I am come to send peace on earth.
Mm-hmm.
I came not to send peace, but a sword.
You stop right there. So the Mashiach, right? Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. People think that's what Yahushua is about. That's what the Most High is about. It's about peace. He just love. He love, 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 love. They don't understand the other side of a Mashiach, the other side of Yahweh, right? Think not that I come to send peace on earth. Think not. I'm sure they at least read the book of Matthew. So they should understand that he's not about just love. He's in peace and all these different things. He says, think not. Okay? But by a sword. What do you do with a sword? You divide something with it, right? You slice it in half, right?
You sever something.
Yeah, you sever something also, right? So they have this idea that he's just about love, man. And it's not just about love. It's about division. The Most High wants division, wants separation. That's what it was established on, was separation. Different kingdoms. You get the book of Genesis. Okay? Read on, Adawan.
Verse 34. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against the mother-in-law.
See that? It says, for I am come to set a man at variance. Man, woman at variance. I know it's hard. Believe me. When I first entered inside of this beautiful establishment, it was hard for me to remove myself from my family. I'm not no punk, but I was upset. I don't know if it was cry of joy or cry of, man, my family. I gotta be for the Most High. I can't do that. I can't go over there. I have to tell my mom no. I have to tell my brothers and sisters no. I have to. Because the Most High said, you're going to rise up for me against, who's going to rise up for me? Against the evildoers. You're going to love them more than you love me? This is what you got to put inside of your head. You love your family more than you love the Most High. Matter of fact, do you love your family? Do you more love yourself? Because guess what? You can die. Most High will kill you going against him. Right? So give me 1 Peter 4.
First Peter chapter 4.
Start at verse 3.
Verse 3. For the time past of our life may suffice us to have wrought the will of the Gentiles.
See, for us, the time passed that we route the will. See, we routing the will now for the Most High. But we used to route the will of the Gentiles. Right? Read on.
When we walked in lasciviousness, lust, excess of wine, reveling, banqueting, and abominable idolatries.
And what?
And abominable idolatries.
and abominable idolatries. This is the main thing pretty much that really makes the Most High pissed. When you walk with idolatry and idolatry, and you serve these other nations and serve their gods, Most High is pissed at that. Right? He's pissed. Because you're not supposed to be doing that. And what the Gentiles, because our people are Gentiles, because they're in a Gentile state of mind, they don't understand what they're in. They're in idolatry, reveling, right? Lust, lasciviousness. They're in those things. And they don't get it because they don't know. The Most High have not given that information, He's not downloading that information in them. And I'm gonna tell you something. Some people know all about this truth, but they still not gonna even step foot up in here. Because they love evil more than they love the Most High. This is happening. I mean, because this Israelite thing is everywhere.
I got a
all
verse.
over the place now. Lucky, I don't know what you say.
I got a verse.
Go ahead, Adam.
Joshua chapter 24, verse 15.
Mm-hmm.
And if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord, choose you this day whom ye will serve.
Kind of one.
Whether the gods which your father served that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites in whose land ye dwell. Mm-hmm. But as for me and mine house, we will serve the Lord.
God. That's right. That's right. You got to choose which way. Matter of fact, give me Deuteronomy, the 30th chapter. Let's go there. Deuteronomy 30 and I think it's 7, maybe. You got to choose, man. Nope.
30 and what?
It's lucky. Let me find it. Start at maybe this is the wrong one. It's lucky. Maybe it's I thought it was a different one. It's lucky. We'll go back to it. It don't matter. But let's go back to 1 Peter 4. I have to find it.
Deuteronomy 30:15. See, I have set before thee this day life and good, and death and evil. In that I command thee this day to love the Lord thy God, to walk in his ways, and keep his commandments and his statutes, his judgments, that thou mayest live and multiply. And the Lord thy God shall bless thee in the land whither thou goest to possess it.
God, keep going.
But if thine heart turn away, so that thou wilt not hear, but shall be drawn away, and worship other gods and serve them, I'll denounce unto you this day that ye shall surely perish, and that ye shall not prolong your days upon the land, whether thou passest over Jordan to go to possess it. I call heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessing and cursing. Therefore choose life, that both thou and thy seed may live.
There you go. So there's a choice there. You're gonna either choose life or you're gonna choose death. The water, Adawan, Bayan, appreciate that. Choose life or choose death. Which way are you gonna go? That's what we gotta do. And as an Israelite, a lot of us going back into death. I see Israelites eating pork and celebrating Christmas and all this other stuff, man. What's going on here? Don't call yourself an Israelite. Go back out there in the world. That's what you want to do. Just stay out there. Why are you back over here? Why are you over here anyway? You should be calling yourself Israel because Israelites follow the Most High power. You're going to do as he says.
I mean, just to look at it, every time a person doesn't follow the laws of God, something happens to them. Whether they think it's the Most High or not, you have to ask yourself, why is it happening? Why is this occurring?
Mm-hmm.
For like the scriptures say, an ass knoweth his owner, an ox a master's crib. Isaiah 1.
Yep.
Isaiah 1 and 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel does not know, my people does not consider.
Huh?
You know what I'm saying? And it's like you wandering aimlessly throughout the earth like a vagabond.
Mm-hmm.
And rather than think, hey, maybe there's a blueprint. Maybe there's a reason why this is happening. I go to IKEA and I pick up a piece of furniture that's already built. I have to go home to use a screwdriver, Phillips head, and a hammer maybe to put it together. But it comes with paperwork to put it together.
Mm-hmm.
But yet people walk around thinking, oh, I could have my own belief, my own way of life, or in the Greek, my own ethos, my own moral code, right? And when they see it doesn't work, they never go back to the beginning and ask themselves, how come it's not working?
Huh?
Yeah, no, let me keep plowing. Well, you keep plowing, you're not gonna like what you find.
Most High gonna do something dirty to you. I'm telling you, it's not gonna be nice.
Because you're plowing on the wrong field in the wrong land,
Mm-hmm.
not only mentally but spiritually.
You know, people they go crazy. You know, the mind is something else. You'll feel like you out in the world, right? But you know that you're doing wrong, right? That'll make you crazy. You out hanging with you back in the world, right? You go back into the world. Y'all hanging with your partners, right? That you used to hang with. You're back at it. Getting high and smoking weed. You feel so uncomfortable, man. Your mind starts thinking of things. And that's the Most High. It talks about it in the Bible. About those 7 spirits that come on you, right? It happens. You try to move yourself back into the world, eating pork and all this stuff, man. I'm telling you, your mind starts tripping. Oh man, I know I'm doing wrong. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
All his ways. And that unstableness comes from going and eating things that are unclean against the Most High's laws. And it's proven that those things, they'll affect your mind because you have parasites and different things that clog your brain, give you diseases, gout, high blood pressure, and so on and so forth. You can't even think straight just by eating the food. Mm-hmm. But this was written in the Bible more than 2,000 years ago.
Done.
Don't eat shrimp, don't eat crab, don't do that. And now the white man just figured out, oh, if we eat shrimp, it gives us high cholesterol. But it's in the Bible. The Lord's been telling you that for years. But you allowed the white man to tell you that's a delicacy.
That's right. Give me let's go back to First Peter, because what we got to understand. Start at 3 again. We cannot listen to our brothers, our sisters, our friends, because guess what? They have the devil in them. Do you understand what I mean? They got the devil in them. They got the understanding of this world. That's the devil. So we can't listen to them. You got to remove yourself from them as Israelites.
Because I'll tell you this, like when they're celebrating all these New Year's and Christmas and you vanish, they might not admit it, but they can feel that void of you not being there.
Mm-hmm.
We're like, damn, man, yo, Nawa's not there, or Sister Beverly's not there, or Wana's not there, Sister Kana is not there, Bayan is not there. What's going on? Like, why are they not here? It forces them to ask themselves a question, like, why is he not here? Huh? And the next day, most time I put the spirit on them to tell them to call you, talking about, why are you not here? Why'd you come? Bro, I don't celebrate that. This is why.
And stop right there, Adawan. I want you to read 1 Peter 4 and 3. We're going to see. Watch this. Check this out.
1 Peter chapter 4, verse 3. For the time past of our life may suffice us to have wrought the wills of the Gentiles, when we walked in lasciviousness, lust, excess of wine, reveling, banqueting, and abominable idolatries. Read
on. Check this out.
Wherein
listen to this very closely, people.
Wherein they think it strange that ye run not with them to the same excess of riot, speaking evil of you.
See that? They speak evil of you because you don't run with them. Don't your friends do that? My friends do that all the time. Oh, that ain't crazy, man. He in that Bible, man. He this, he that, man. He don't celebrate Christmas no more. He don't do this no more. He don't do that no more.
But
that's not my friend. They're not my friends no more.
That's what I don't get. Like when you look at this verse, it goes all the way back to Satan. He came before the Lord. He went up and down the earth, learning all types of things, right? Like a vagabond upon the earth. Mm-hmm. Took all the customs he could get, partook in everything he could partake in.
Huh.
In excess of wine, meaning, he was going in. And then he comes back and says, why you don't rock with me? Why don't you rock with us? Rock with me, let's go out there and go in the world. But Jacob was like, nah. Job was like, nah. Like, nah. Esau, what did he do? Wasn't he a cunning hunter going out there in the world? Until one day he couldn't feed himself. He came back home. Jacob, man, give me that porridge, man. Hook me up. Meaning, so many times the Most High show us, you go out in the world, you go get what you want to get. Most likely when you come back, you're not going to be able to stand on your 2 feet, man.
That's right. Gone on the one. Give me 1 Corinthians. I think me and the brother in the spirit, man. Give me 1 Corinthians 15. Let me get 33. I need 33 though.
1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 33. Mm-hmm. Be not deceived. Evil communications corrupt good manners.
See? Who's giving you evil communications? Your family. right? Your so-called used to be friends. They acquired that same spirit, that devilish spirit of this world. So they're trying to do what? Deceive you to come back into this world. Oh man, do it for the kids. The children, you gotta love the children. What about your nieces and your nephews? They always try to use the children, man. Don't this demon use the children. Balenciaga, all these people, they use the children to draw you in. Kim Kardashian, they use their children to draw you in so you can like them. That's a demon to use your children. Didn't the Most High say don't whore your children out? Didn't he say that? But what they do, everything is against the Most High. Everything. Want to say something, other one?
They put their children through the fires of Molech.
Gone. I was gonna say that.
It's like
you using your children to gain.
When you see the daughter of Kanye West say to her father, no, to her mother, so how come we don't live like daddy? How come we live all like this? I want to live a simpler life. That's the spirit that went on that little girl. Like, I don't need all of this, man. Like, why are you bringing me all of this, man? And she's like, yo, I want to see my daddy. She go with her dad. She says, yo, I like the way my daddy lived. Like, yo, I don't need all this. That's the spirit that's on her, man. Mm-hmm. That's visiting her, man. They're like, yo, yeah, stick with your dad. Chill with him. That's where it's at. Mm-hmm. Because Kim Kardashian is always posting, oh, my daughter did this. My daughter did that. It's like, yo, you basically put it on Instagram, for lack of a better word, you're prostituting your own daughter.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
For what? For fame? Like, oh, man. No, like.
For that money. That's for that money. Hey, gotta have it. You know? Because it trickles down. Their mama will do it. So guess what? They're gonna do it. And then they're gonna trickle it down to their other girls. And it's gonna keep going. That's how it happens. That's what's wrong with us today. We keep doing the same thing over and over again and again, and it trickles down.
And expecting different results.
Expecting different results. And they call us crazy. Nigga, you crazy. You crazy.
Year after year, you celebrating New Year's, Christmas,
man,
carving up that turkey, and whatever else is on the table.
Day, the day after Valentine's Day, you done broke up. Trying to split the bill on her or him. The next day you broke up. Because you're celebrating this evilness, man. Because you think that money, you think gifts and all that kind of stuff is gonna keep your relationship going. What can you give me? What you got to give me? What you got to give me? Huh? I want the Louis Vuitton purse, that the Prada and all that kind of stuff. There's nothing wrong with having nice things, but you don't just go out your way in an evil manner to try to get it. Period.
But it's partly the weakness of the holidays. There's a certain weakness that creeps in on people. Mm-hmm. And they walk around, they see all the decorations, and they're like, and that's why Jeremiah 10 tells you, like, it's all in vain. It's empty. So people think, oh, because I put it on, or people, you know you're not supposed to, but, oh, I got people coming, so I gotta represent. I can't be the outsider. So you're worried about other people rather than be worried about your Father, which is in heaven, your Heavenly Father.
God.
Who put that roof over your head, man? And you in that roof, which is a representation, outward representation of the temple within you, which is within us, you stuck a Christmas tree in there. And you say, Lord, come on in. As soon as he comes in, he's like, what's that? He's like, nah, I'm not coming in here. Let's go. Amos 5:19.
Got it? You want me to get it?
Go ahead and get it.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 19.
No, Salah. You mean
21?
Amos
21?
5:21. 5:21.
Come. This is the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 21. I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. Though you offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them. Neither will I regard the peace offerings of your fat beasts.
Of your fat beast. And now, imagine, there's also Joel, right? Let me get that. Let's see what Joel says. Because people say, oh, that's one instance. Most High's not doing that. He's not gonna chastise me for pork and ham. Why would he do that? It's just something I'm gonna put in my body for me to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I'll show you. I'm gonna show. Like 3 and 3. 227. So, like, go ahead. I'm gonna find it because he speaks on the fact that a lot of people they sacrifice a lot of even Lebanon. Mm-hmm. It's written even Lebanon is not going to be sufficient to burn. Meaning, all their cattle, all their goats doesn't satisfy the Lord because He's not rocking with them.
God.
He's not rocking with them.
What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play this video.
Right.
I want to play this video right quick. This is an old video, family. This is an old video. It's about 12 years old. But recently, I'd say about 5 years ago is when I saw it. But I'm going to play it. Let me share my screen.
Yeah, I got it.
All right. You want to read it right quick? I can cancel this.
Isaiah 40 and 16, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it reads, and Lebanon is not sufficient to burn, nor the beast thereof sufficient for a burnt offering. All nations before him are as nothing, and they are counted to him less than nothing and vanity.
Huh?
I mean, so if he says that about other nations, imagine what he's saying about us when we trying to eat that and put that on the table and inviting him in and praying over this food and naming his name and saying, Lord, bless this pork, bless this shrimp cocktail or whatever. And he's like, no, I'm not.
It's so embarrassing for the Most High what he sees with his children today. You know how embarrassing that is?
But I mean,
just think about your children. Think about your children going out, acting a fool, right? Doing all types of sorts of wickedness, and you know that you try to teach them better.
In the midst,
opposite. Say again,
in the midst of all these spirits. Imagine you finish eating, having a good time, then you're going to go out in the midst of that. When the Most High say, choose this day, life and death, and you're going to go out after eating either all that wickedness and putting it inside you, man, you opening what the scriptures call breaches. You're opening windows for the enemy to smite you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Which is when you do, see, that's why you curse, because you're doing the opposite of the commandments, because you're cursed. That means you're going to fall into a trap. The death is in your doorway. That's where it's at, because you're doing what the Most High told you not to do. Don't go out and be in drugs. Guess what? There's somebody around here finna shoot you and blow your head off because you messing around and drug dealing and all that kind of stuff. Hey, don't be a homosexual. Guess what? You might catch AIDS. That's the depth. See how that go? He ain't gotta lift a finger. It's there already for you. It's there. Everything you do to go against the Most High is set in stone already. Period.
And basically, when you do that, scriptures tell you that you put Yahushua to shame.
Like I was just saying. Huh?
Put Yahushua to shame. Might as well just say, all due respect to Yahushua, our Savior, but people that don't know and they do it, and once you know you're not supposed to do certain things and you still do it, you might as well, you're spitting in Yahushua's face.
Willfully sinning.
Willfully, like, yo, there's no small sacrifice for sins for you. That's it. Like, you knew about it and you did it anyway.
Okay. Play this video out of one real quick.
Go ahead.
All right, family, this is an old video, right?
Fair use.
Yep, fair use. Now listen to this young lady on here. I know a lot of you have probably already saw this video, but this is Dr. Phil, right? He's gonna be stuck discussing. I don't know if this young lady might be an Israelite. I don't know. She might have heard the truth back then. I don't know. Because how she coming is real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
and keep in mind, the truth is undefeated. This man went to school. Dr. Phil, right? He was working with Oprah and all of them, right? These people make a lot of money, but in the face of truth, he had nothing to say. Go ahead, Lord.
Nothing.
Well, today's guests want to know, is this normal? Now,
can y'all hear that?
I do have a definition of normal, and my definition of normal is whether something is disrupting your life or not. That's how you tell if something's normal. If it's not disrupting your life, then it's not really abnormal. If it's working for you. Now, Shalita wrote to me.
That's the devil right there. See?
Because
that's the devil.
That's why people
if it's working for you, see, they try to keep you in sin.
Go ahead, Lord.
Because she refuses to celebrate the holidays, any holidays. Now, several years ago, she decided that they were just excuses to spend money. She doesn't understand why her family just won't accept her choice.
Dear Dr. Phil, my family is so mad at me about my views on certain holidays. I am tired of defending my stance on not celebrating Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day, and Halloween to my family, especially my sister Akia. 8 years ago, I realized the truth behind these hell days, and now my family ridicules me about my choice not to celebrate or let my 6-year-old daughter celebrate either. First of all, according to my research, Christmas is a pagan holiday. Jesus wasn't even born on the 25th of December. Easter is another pagan holiday. Thanksgiving, great. Let's celebrate the slaughter of Native Americans. Valentine's Day is a purely sexual holiday, and Halloween is worshiping the dead. Christ would really appreciate that. I have no problem with documenting holidays like Hanukkah, but these other make me sick. I get sick to my stomach when I see decorations or have people wish me a happy this or a merry that. I wish more people would realize the truth. Dr. Phil, can you please help my sister understand that not celebrating these holidays is my choice? By humbug, Shalita.
Now let's get to the body people. body people like Judas, boy. Judas and body people.
God. Hey, he gonna play his relative next, or her relative next, right? Which is her sister, I think it is, or somebody, or aunt, somebody, right? And I want to get this verse right quick. Give me 1 Corinthians 5 right quick. 1 Corinthians 5. Just start at 9, if you don't mind, on the one.
1 Corinthians 5, verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote unto you in the epistle not to company with fornicators.
Mm-hmm. Read.
Yet not altogether with fornicators of this world, or with the covetous, or extortioners, or with idolaters.
Read.
For then must ye needs go out of the world.
This is a commandment. I want you to see the commandment in here again. Read that one more time, on the one.
1 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 9. I wrote unto you in an epistle not to company with fornicators, yet not altogether with the fornicators of this world, or with the covetous, or extortioners, or with idolaters. For then must ye needs go out of the world.
The Most High word, Paul. Most High's word right here. Do not. It says, do not be in this world, man. With who? Extortioners. What is an extortioner? Extortioner is a person who uses force or threats, right? Don't they use force? They try to make you do something.
Cuz, let me say one thing.
Go ahead,
any people that's been in the U.S. during the 80s or in New York during the 80s, you know the mob was extorting people. So you know what it means.
Yep.
Talking about, yo, if you don't celebrate this or you don't do this, when I come back, you better have my money.
Yeah, exactly. If you don't do this, if you don't do that, you know what I'm saying? If you got consequences.
You want protection?
Consequences.
You want protection? Pay me protection money.
You see that extortion thing in a lot of gangs, a lot of mafia, right? That extortion, you hear that word extortion a lot because they threaten, right? They threaten. This girl's sister is going to threaten her. Or Shadi said it, that her children can't see your children, can't see her nieces no more, stuff like that. Most I said, don't deal with them type of people, man. That could be a family member. A family member can be a devil. Because why? They learn the ways of this world. They took it from watching TV and all these different things and seeing how this man operate, and they took that same energy. That love that we supposed to have for one another.
You know, you have kids right now, they will contend with you at camp to say that Santa Claus is real.
Right.
Like, that is how bugged out. Like, yo, when he's 15, you're going to say what? It was me giving you gifts? So now, after that, you're going to tell this kid, after that, so besides that, though, everything I told you was the truth. Wait a minute. You told me that these gifts coming in was from a jolly fat dude coming down the chimney, and now you tell me that it's not true. But everything else I told you is true. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Now everything you say is gonna be put into question.
Right.
And after that, that's where the teenage rebellion comes in.
Gone.
Whereas the scriptures tell us what? Bring up a child the way it should be brought up, right? I'll paraphrase it.
Go.
The way it should go, and when he is old, he shall not depart from it.
Gone.
You don't think kids remember? Come on, man. They remember everything.
Yeah. And we say, and we'll tell them, You can't do what I do. You can't use that. You got to be an example to you. You listen, you are the example that the child should look up to. It should be no nigga in the street, no NBA player, nobody in this. They should look up to you. That child is looking at you all the time.
Yo, I'll tell you this. When I was a small kid, not higher than a step stool, I was riding in my father's car, and I told him I want to be a cab driver. He said, "Hell no, heck no. You're my boy. You ain't gonna be out here driving and bobbing and weaving in traffic. You're my boy. I expect you to do better. I expect you to be on some other stuff."
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Ottawa, you see that video with the little children on there? With they got the mic in their hand and they twerking it and stuff, and they talking about I forgot that girl, that rapper. I forgot that girl name, man. But they end at this party and oh man, it's so sad. It's sad with the time that we're living in. It's sad.
Yeah, we got kids that don't know how.
I don't want to get off topic. I want to.
Let's go back to the video. Okay. Let's go back to the videotape.
Check this out, y'all.
All right, now we have Shalita's sister, Akia, on the phone, and she totally disagrees with her sister's views. Okay, so what do you think's going on here? I'm going to ask you in a minute, but tell me what you think's going on here.
Look at the devil.
I think she's just cheap because if you buy her a gift, she'll accept it. If she was so into not being celebrating Christmas, she would turn it down, or she would tell her hubby, "No, my daughter can't come over your house to spend the pagan holiday."
That's what they think, because that's what they've been taught. It's all about money. This is not about money, man. This is about following the Most High. This is what she's trying to do. She's trying to follow the Most High.
No, I'm broke. I'm not cheap. And if I had the money and I celebrated it, I would buy gifts. But even if I had $1 million, because I don't celebrate Christmas, I'm not going to buy anybody anything.
If you're so big on not celebrating, then why do you let her come over to my house to celebrate?
It was one day. It was one day, one time, because you asked me, and I felt bad, so I let her go that one time.
Pause it, Lord. Pause it. You see what the family member did?
Yep.
She invited her over, and she saw a breach. He said, you came. So now you can't shame me. So I'm going to wait till you get to Dr. Phil, and I'm going to shame you on live TV.
Yeah.
If you were really my people, you would have been like, yo, she came one time because I begged her. But now she tried to shame her.
Yeah.
And that's why don't even show up on them things, man. No.
Right. The thing about it is that girl don't care. She don't care who say what in that audience. That's how strong she is.
Yo, what?
That's why I put this video up here because
this sister is hard body beautiful. Hard body. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Lord. Go ahead.
This is why I put this up here, because this is an example, if you have not seen this video, of how you're supposed to be. She said, I don't care. I don't care. So, let's rock.
She's coming again this Christmas.
You don't know that.
What's your problem with holidays, for example? You said you got your daughter and you told her the truth about Christmas.
And my nephews and all other small children.
Told the other family members' children too.
Yeah, you got in between other children and their parents.
They asked me.
You told, and so what is the truth?
Well, okay, I did some research on these holidays.
Hold on, man. I'm sorry I keep stopping you. You told them the truth, so he know it's a lie. That's why he said, so you went out and you told them the truth. How else are you supposed to be with your children? Don't you supposed to tell your children the truth? Why are you lying to your children? That doesn't make sense.
No,
he knows it.
You know what's funny? Because, the scripture tells us every tongue shall confess, right? So what you going to say as a parent when you go in front of the Lord? I did it for the kids? You're going to look at I did it for them.
Right.
When Adam, in the beginning, right? What Adam do? when Eve came with that apple and he ate it. It's the woman. Adam said, "It's the woman you gave me." So now, men, I'm asking y'all, what you gonna say when the Most High gonna ask you why you celebrate Christmas? Oh, it's for the kids. How low can you go? How low?
From the tree.
How low can you go, man?
And listen, you have no excuse, right? Because you lied to your children. Once your child find out that you lied to them, oh, it's over. It's over. Your children gonna go off then. They're gonna be lying to you, doing all kind of wickedness because they got that one thing that you did that you ain't got no excuse for about how you lied to them.
Like they pulled on her. They pulled that. She showed up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, go ahead, Lord.
This is crazy.
And I found out that Christmas has nothing to do with Christ at all. It's all about the worshiping of a sun god. During the time when Constantine was converting pagans into Christians, you know, the pagans didn't want to let go of their celebrations. So what they did to compromise was they married the two. They took pagan festivals and Christian doctrine and put them together.
That was in the 4th century.
But it doesn't matter because if we lived during the 4th century and we call ourselves Christians, like the early Christians did, we would not have celebrated it.
Let me tell you what I think the truth is about Christmas. Do I think it's about a fat man running around the world dropping off toys?
Listen to this.
No, I got that busted for me last year, I think. But can't you let your children enjoy the festivities?
No.
The festivities of the holidays, the music, the spirit of kind of giving and family and being together. I mean, it doesn't have to be whether it's a pagan origin or a Christian origin or there's a real Santa Claus or you believe it was Christ's birthday or whatever. I mean, can you not find a way to fold this in?
Devil. This is the way. Listen, man. This is how they. I'm gonna stop this. Let me stop this right quick. Let me stop sharing, man. Go back to. Listen, man. Listen, man. Oh my goodness. This is how the devil operates. Can't you listen? Give me Psalms. Give me the smooth words.
Yeah.
Give me the smooth words.
No,
I need that right quick. This is how they operate. Can't you just do it for the children? I think it's 50, right? 55 or 50.
Yeah.
55, 12 or 50 and 12. Yeah. Yeah, 55 and 20 instead of 20.
Isaiah 55, verse 20. No, Psalm 55, verse 20. And it reads, verse 21, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
The words of his mouth is smoother than butter. Isn't that how he is? Man, the Bible is so real. I'm telling you, I love the book because it's so true about how everyday life is and how people come at you, how these wicked people are. It tells you. All you got to do is read it. And I'm telling you, your life will go a whole lot smoother because you'll be so aware. You'll be so aware of certain things. But read on, King.
The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart.
How is war in his heart in this right here? Who was he warring against?
And Salah, keep in mind, the scriptures also tell us that the heart is desperately wicked. So that's for everybody.
Everybody,
right? But this particular man, the so-called white man, he got war in his heart from jump. That's you can't trust what he says.
God.
Once I know we got wickedness, y'all wicked. I understand y'all wicked. But I can work with y'all. We filthy rags, man.
We
some
wicked
filthy
because
rags.
we learned the wickedness, though. We learned this wickedness.
Yes, we learned this. But most I say, that dude right there, he wicked from jump.
Mhm.
You know,
From the womb.
From the womb. So Psalm 58 and 3. No, so let me start at verse 2. It says, ye in heart ye work wickedness.
Mm-hmm.
Ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
Speaking lies.
Lies. Keep in
Because you know
mind,
what it is? He wants that birthright back, but he can't get no birthright. He can't get that back. He can't get that back, man. Most High chose us. You're going against the Most High, and that's exactly what you're doing because you're warring against who? The Most High. You it's children, right? Because you know if they're weak in mind, you took everything from them, their language, their heritage, the way they live, all that. You took all of it away. You broken them to the lowest point. You put them in the dust.
look at
They're
this.
in hell right now, and you still doing wickedness when they're trying to come out of it. This girl is trying to come out of it, and you still trying to put stuff back into her mind. This doesn't make sense.
Look at this. Look at this. Can you give me Amos 5 and 19? And I'm going to read Psalms 58 and 4, right? And it reads, they're poison. The people that be trying to keep you in this Christmas, Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day, all these wicked holidays, their poison is like the poison of a serpent.
Mm.
They're all like the deaf adder. A deaf adder. Now I know deaf people, they can't even speak, so they have to use sign language, right?
God.
Now the scripture is telling you, yo, the deaf adder is a snake. This man is so deaf, he can't hear nothing. He's gonna bite you anyway, right? Read what you got.
Amos chapter 5, verse what? 19, you said?
19.
19? Okay,
Yeah, 19.
God,
19.
The book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 19. As if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him, shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark?
See that? So you running away. Imagine, just like Delta Majors, he ran away from that white dog.
Mm-hmm.
He ran away, and he still got convicted. Now the scripture is telling you, yo, you could run away from a lion, get away from a bear. You lean on the door frame in your crib, you can still get bit.
Mm-hmm.
Because in Egypt, what the Most High told us, put blood on the lintels. Choose this day life and death. You get inside, you put blood on your lintels, you keep the commandments, or you're going to get bit.
God.
And people don't want to listen. And you think these people are going to listen? The scriptures say they are like the deaf adder. That means that there are serpents that can't hear, and their hearing stops at their ears. That means that they can't hear nothing.
Mm-hmm.
They want their way and how they do things.
That's it. That's it. Right? Man, this is something else. You know, you got to be careful who you're dealing with. I mean, that's just what it is. I mean, your family can move you in a direction that can get you into so much trouble because you care about them more than you care about the Lord. This lady just showed you on this video how to be. You got to be tough about it. I don't care what y'all say, you know. And if you keep, you keep looking at that video, she don't care about what the people saying. I'm not going. She said, I'm not going to do it because it is pagan. Why are you telling me to lie and be a liar? Why are you telling me this? That doesn't make sense. Why do you want to be a liar? It's for the kids. It's for the kids. It's for the children. It's for this. It's for that. Always an excuse. Listen, what is that scripture in Ecclesiastes? A sinner make every excuse. What is that? 33?
Ecclesiastes 9, I believe. I'm not sure.
Sinner make every excuse. Oh, I'm gonna find that because I got to have that, man.
I mean, and we understand not everybody's gonna receive this. Not everybody's gonna want to get down with this because we know people. I even heard of people that know the truth, they understand it, but they're like, nah, I got time. Nah, I like the pork. Nah, I like to do it because it's fun. I like to have fun. No, the Lord is not against having fun.
No. Give me Ecclesiastes 32 and 17 right quick. I don't want Ecclesiastes in the Apocrypha. Right? Because our people, that's what they do. They'll find every excuse in the world to do what? To sin.
What? Ecclesiastes 32?
Yep, 32 and 17.
32 and 17. And it reads, a sinful man will not be reproved, but find an excuse according to his will.
See that? A sinful man or woman, I hate to say it, women, hey man, they gotta have that Louis Vuitton bag. They do. They gotta have that problem. They gotta have it. They do. You know what I'm saying? They do.
Yo,
I love you, sisters, man. But hey, they got to have that bag. Something about the bag on your arm. I don't know what. I got to have this bag to show who. Because a man ain't paying attention to your bag, honestly. You don't give a whatever about your bag. Your Louis Vuitton,
listen, man. Listen.
Your Hermes, that he don't care nothing about that.
Yo, if a dude says, yo, nice bag, and you're a woman, you know what it's that.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Like, let's be honest. Come on, man. Like, sisters, in the chat, come on, let's be honest. If a dude look at you and say, yo, nice bag, like, when has that ever happened? Explain to me.
God.
Like, nah.
Ooh, you got the nice shoes on. When has a real man ever told you that?
Yo,
Ooh,
nah,
you got some nice.
Listen, now why?
You doing Gucci's?
Now I don't look. Listen, you look good, but I'm not gonna say nice shoes and nice purse. I don't watch no musicals, man. I don't go to the opera. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch those musicals, man.
It just don't make sense though. They will find every excuse to sin.
And keep in mind, in scriptures, in Deuteronomy, it tells you that the women didn't lay their feet on the ground, which means that even back then, no one's even talking like that. Like, yo, looking at your feet. Like, it's like, come on, man.
And listen, what did the women wear? Was they wearing Louis Vuitton?
No, they was wearing
jewel chain around their ankle or something like that, or something cute showing their feet or whatever, this and that. But it wasn't no Louis Vuitton. It wasn't none of that.
Come on, man, we don't like bags, man. Yo, listen, we was more fly under Solomon than now.
Right.
Yeah, scripture tell us that we was wearing garments that was more beautiful. The Most High said he got garments that are more beautiful than what Solomon wore. All you got to do is get down with this, man.
Man, badger's fur. I mean, come on.
Come on,
You can't find no badger in no Israel. You don't find badgers in Israel.
That means that it was being brought in.
Yeah. That fur was being shipped in. Most like laid us out, man. Who was laid out? Look, Solomon had diamonds, rolls of diamonds, all in it. Listen, man, is there a whole lot of diamond mines in Israel? Where you find that at? That had to be shipped in too.
People, for everybody in the chat, man, that didn't go to no celebration, didn't eat no turkey or no ham and all that. Blessings be unto you, brothers and sisters.
Done.
I know y'all had a time of weakness during that time, but Most High's like, yo, I got you in my book of life, man. I see you. Don't worry about it. I see you. I got you in my corner of my eye.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And it's like, for us, we should be striving to crack a smile on the Most High's face.
That's right.
I mean, but people don't want that, huh? They want to give me Psalm 73 and 22. I just want to be sure if I got the right scripture.
Psalms
73 and 22. Still at 22.
Oh man, you in my book. you in my chapter right here.
Go ahead. 22. Still at 22.
God, I don't want. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 73, verse 22.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to. Can I do something?
Go ahead.
Can I start up just a little bit? Hold on, let me see.
Go ahead, Lord. Do your thing.
I want to start at I want to go right here, then I'm gonna jump back over to that side. All right. And it says because they have to get the understanding. I want them to get the understanding. It says I'm gonna start at 1. It says, truly God is good to Israel, even to such as are of a clean heart.
Mm-hmm.
But
so those that don't celebrate Christmas and all that,
right.
don't. Clean heart. And we're gonna prove it. Clean, right?
I didn't say it, right? It says, but as for me, my feet were almost gone. My steps had well nigh slipped. And you know how you say I almost slipped, I don't want. Almost slipped. So it says, for I was envious at the foolish.
Meaning, I'm envious of them people celebrating Christmas because you, God, Almighty Father, you told me that I can't do it. I'm envious of those people. Keep going.
When I saw the prosperity of the wicked.
Go ahead.
For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm.
Seemingly. Go ahead.
Not seemingly. Hey, I saw this video earlier today where this lady was blabbing out about how is that white folks is not getting punished, but these curses is on black people, this and that. She just don't understand. She don't have the understanding.
Go ahead. Go. Keep going.
It says, for there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men. Go ahead. Neither are they plagued like other men.
Right?
Therefore,
1 second.
Go ahead.
Pride,
therefore, pride compasses them about as a chain. Violence covers them as a garment.
Go ahead.
Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish. They are corrupt and speak wickedly. Concerning oppression, they speak lawfully.
Yeah, they speak. That means that they speak lightly of the Lord, of the law, of everything that is righteous.
Right.
Keep going.
Whatever. They set their mouth against the heavens, and their tongue walketh through the earth. Therefore, his people return hither, and waters of a full cup are rung out to them. Man.
Mm-hmm.
And they say, how does God know? See? And it's their knowledge in the Most High.
Oh, how can God know that I'm celebrating Christmas and eating ham and eating pork and eating shrimp? How can he know?
His eyes is brighter than the dang on sun. That's why.
Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Go keep going, Lord. We're going to destroy the demons tonight. Go ahead.
Behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world. They increase in riches. Verily, I have cleansed my heart in vain and washed my hands in innocency.
Yeah.
For all the day long have I been plagued and chastened every morning.
Every morning.
If I say I will speak thus, behold, I should offend against the generation of thy children.
That means that if I speak truth, I got to do what I got to do, even if I have to offend your children for them to get the point. Go ahead.
Like the sister, you know what I'm saying? It says, when I thought to know this, it was too painful for me until I went into the sanctuary of Yahweh. Then understood I therein.
Their end is the end of death. You celebrate these wicked days, your end is the ways of death. Keep going.
Salakia. Surely thou didst set them in slippery places. Thou castest them down into destruction.
Go ahead.
How are they brought into desolation? As in a moment, they are utterly consumed with terrors.
Woo, go ahead.
As a dream, then one awaketh. So, O Lord, when thou wakest, thou shalt despise their image.
See that? So this says that, while you sleep, you might not wake up. Because every time we go to bed, technically, we're dying. You might not wake up that next morning to what you did the previous day. Keep going.
God. As a dream, when one awaketh, so, O Lord, when thou awakest, thou shalt despise their image. Thus my heart was grieved, and I was pricked in my reins. So foolish was I, and ignorant and ignorant. I was as a beast before thee.
So Most High saying, David is saying to the Most High, damn, I was going off. I was ignorant. I didn't know what I was doing. I was a beast. I was an animal roaming the field, doing wickedness. Keep going.
God, my flesh.
No, verse 23.
Nevertheless, I am continually with thee. Thou hast holden me by my right hand.
So even though you're making a mistake, David said, he got me. I made a mistake, but I recognize that mistake and I'm moving forward. But he's not going to be with you and keep doing the same thing. Keep going.
Because David was about to go into covetousness. You know what I'm saying? that's against the Most High. You know what I'm saying? It says, thou shalt guide me with my counsel, and afterward receive me to glory.
Thou shalt guide me with thou shalt guide me with thy counsel, and afterwards receive me to glory.
Whom have I in heaven but thee?
Exactly. So who are you worshiping with that Christmas tree in your crib? Like, there's nobody else but the Most High. When that Christmas tree is pagan in holiday, it's from Babylon, it's from Nimrod, it's from another culture that has nothing to do with the scriptures, and we're going to go there after that. Go ahead.
And what the Most High hate the most, man, listen, Exodus 20:1, what he say first, man? Don't have no other gods before me. Idolatry, man.
And you have your kids running downstairs and kneeling before that thing.
They're kneeling.
And then after that, many parents take their kids, go to downtown Times Square, right, in New York, and look at a ball drop.
Man.
That's another worship, man.
That is insane. That's
Keep
why so
going.
many people die on that night, man. They get killed because of that gunfire. They don't understand that bullet got to come back down. You know? So, Salakia,
Keep going.
I'm gonna start at 24. It says, thou shalt guide me with thy counsel, and afterward receive me to glory. Whom have I in heaven but thee? And there is none upon earth that I desire besides thee. My flesh and my heart faileth, but the Most High is the strength of my heart and my portion forever.
See that? Now, stop there. See that? Now, look at this, man. The scripture in Amos chapter 3, it says that, can two walk together lest they be agreed? You can't. Most High is not going to agree with you, right? You can't choose him. He's the only one up there. So he chose you. So if you're hearing this message and you say, I'm still going to go down and do what I do in Christmas and all these holidays, right? Do it at your own risk. Because Ezekiel 2:7 tells you what? Whether they will hear or whether they will forbid. Hey, if you keep doing it, that's on you. My hands is clean. Go ahead.
We're going to keep reading here. It says, for lo, they that are far from thee shall perish.
See that?
Thou hast destroyed all them that go a whoring from thee. Go a whoring, serving these other gods, doing all these pagan holidays or holy days, whatever the heck you want to call it, you want to say what. It's stupid, man. That's not in the Bible. That's not a holy day, right? That's a folly day. That's what it is, right?
Keep going.
Says, but it is good for me to draw near to the Most High.
Because the Most High is the source of all light, all goodness, right? The closer you are, the better it can see you. And the better it can see you, the better it could protect you. But if you're out there in the darkness, lost in the mind, right? Ready to fall down into a ditch, like Yahushua said, that's on you, man. Because, yo, the knowledge is out there. Everybody's smart. They got a smartphone, a smart TV. Everything is smart. But, yo, Lord, a lot of people don't know what's going on.
Done.
Verse 28.
Verse 28. But it is good for me to draw near to the Most High. I have put my trust in the Alahayim, the power, that I may declare all thy works.
All thy works, right? Now, I want to read something real quick. This is Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. For the customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workmen with an axe. They deck it with silver and with gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammers that it move not. They are upright as a palm tree, but speak not. They must needs be born, because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil. Neither also it is in them to do good.
Okay.
Most High is clear, man. He's not down with that.
Okay. I'm gonna get one more too. 2 Corinthians 6:14. Right? And it reads, be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship have righteousness with unrighteousness? And what communion have light with darkness? Okay. And what concord have Christ with Balaam? How does that work?
Right? Okay, I got a question. I got a question, right? For all y'all Christians, I got a question. Moses went up the mountain, right? He talked to the burning bush, right? How come there weren't no no silver and gold on the bush? How come there were no Christmas bells and no gilded? How come there weren't there? But y'all go on December 25th, put a Christmas tree in your crib and deck it with silver and gold. But Moses went to see the Most High 40 days and 40 nights. He talked to a burning bush. The Most High called the law. But on that burning bush, there was no Christmas tree. There was no gifts. There was nothing there. It was a burning bush. It was burning and not consumed. But y'all celebrate Christmas. That's off, man. That's off.
Oh. I'm reading some more of this. Hold on. It says, I'm going to start at 15 again. It says, and what concord hath Christ with Belial? And what part hath he that believeth with an infidel? 16. And what agreement have the temple of God with idols? We are the temple. What do you have agreement with these idols out here? Huh? For ye are the temple of the living God. As God hath said, I will dwell in them and walk in them, and I will be their power, and they shall be my people. Wherefore, come out from among them, and be ye separate. Most High is about separatism from day one. From day one, he's about separate. He divided the nations. Okay? It says, wherefore, come out from among them and be. That's why he didn't want us around people, because they corrupt us. They corrupt us all day long, saith the Most High. And touch not the unclean thing, because they are unclean. They're unclean. We are the clean. They're unclean. And I will receive you. The Most High is going to receive you if you don't touch that unclean thing. And with that, I want I think just keep in this book right here. When you feel in a certain way and you're going through your emotions every year, because this is deja vu with us. Every year, right? When you these seasons come around, get inside of this book, man. The Most High gonna receive you. He gonna hold you. He gonna work through you. You know what I'm saying? He gonna work you through that. All right. So,
I mean, this is the last thing I'm gonna say. I mean, you can't get a better blueprint, man. You can't get a better blueprint. Like let's say it straight up. Like, he gave you all of this, right? All of this, right? He Most High accounted for everything. And in Scripture, Isaiah 55:8 says, "There's not one word that's gonna come back onto him void." Right? You can say whatever you want, but Most High, he covered everything. And then Yahushua came and he did it. He did it boots on the ground. He didn't celebrate no Christmas. He didn't do none of that. He was boots on the ground, and he died for his people. Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, not the so-called white man. Because, the moment he came out of them caves, man, the first act, right? What did he do? Huh? Man, that man, as soon as Isaac died, Esau sought to kill his brother. That's the first act. Now, after that, later on, you would say, this man must have changed in the time of the Greeks. What did he do? What Alexander do? The first act, boom, I'm going to go out there and kill Darius. The first move, there, you don't care about the consequences, you won't kill Darius. He's a murderer. He's been a murderer from the beginning. So we got to stop following this man. He's going to lead you to perdition, man, for sure. Because as we read before, war was in his heart.
Exodus 17.
Yeah, his his words were smoother than oil, but they were drawn swords. I mean, like they had swords and they had already drawn. So celebrate Christmas. Yeah. Don't worry about it. No, nothing's gonna happen. But they're poking you with that sword. Do what I tell you. Do what I tell you.
You Israelites, fall back. The Most High is looking. He's watching. He hates a person that goes back into sin.
Oh, that's yo.
You come back into the truth. I mean, you come into this truth, and then you fall back into. Man, you playing with fire.
Like how does that make sense? You're gonna celebrate all these pagan holidays, then Yahushua come back, and we're gonna go in the kingdom, and we're not gonna follow the Bible. We're gonna follow Christmas and all these pagan holidays, like you do. Who is doing it right now? That makes absolutely no sense. He gives you rules, statutes, and commandments, and certain things, don't do that. Don't rock with that.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
You're like, nah, most times don't worry about no pork. Wait a minute, man. Like, you see the thickness of this book, man? You see the thickness of this book, man? Yo, and people be reading books that are bigger than this, and they pay more attention. They pay more attention. You have books, manuals, and I've seen IT manuals that are 4 times as this, like this thick.
That's right.
They go to school, they study medicine, they do all of these things. But when you come to the Bible, nah, I'm not gonna, I can't do. Now, all right, on you, man.
Got another one. So, sister Wonder, man. She be wanting us to continue, man. But we, I know you always want us to continue. Hey,
yeah.
Next time, next week. You know, most I will.
Yeah, most I will. We be here next week. Give you another dose.
Done.
And on Friday too, and on the Shabbat also. Q&A.
Check. Hey, tune in. On the Shabbat. Okay, Friday, right? On the Shabbat. At noon. All right. Got one of the brothers teaching on Friday, and so y'all tune in. Who was that? Not for me playing again. Okay, sloppy. But anyways, with that, I say all praises go to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and have a great evening, family. Love y'all. But we signing out.
Come, Shalom.
Shalom.